I received a few private message asking me how do I normally prepare my mixed grain rice. So here we just roughly go through how I often prepare the rice for our dinner. Okay, basically I will use this rice cooker cup. You can find in all electric rice cooker, or you can just use any of the measuring cup. So you measure according to your rice cooker or stove method. Basically I will add like for 3 pack, correct, 1.5 cup of rice. Okay, you can use either long grain. This one is a long grain, or you can use the sushi rice, the short grain. You know what short grain, right? This one is you can see it's slightly longer. Let me show you the short grain. Or you can use the short grain. Can you see? This one is fat and a little bit plump compared to this one, which is longer. Okay, so you can use either long grain or short grain. On top of that, what do I add inside my rice? Okay, sometimes I add this pre-mixed pack. You can get this from supermarket under the rice section. You have this this one is a multi-grain. Okay, multi-grain, which is consists of black bean, black rice, quinoa, millet, sesame seed, etc, etc. Okay, so you can use this multi-grain pack. Just add it into your rice rings. Okay, or you can do what like I did. I add this kind of black rice. So usually I have 3 types. I have this black rice, or I have red rice, or I have brown rice. So it depends on what kind of brand I get from the shelf. Sometimes I use this one also from Naturel. This one is the brown rice. I know a lot of people don't like to eat brown rice because it's pretty hard and it have the kind of weird taste, correct? So what you do, you can actually do a mixture like half white, half brown, or 3/4 white, 1/4 brown. Just slowly add it in. Okay, this one comes with brown rice and it comes with brown mixed with red rice. You can actually try them out. It comes in smaller pack also. No, this black rice is different from glutinous rice. This one is rice. I mean, it's not sticky type. It's a normal long grain rice. Okay, so what I did is, after I add in my 1.5 cup of long grain, right, I normally will minus off 2 tablespoons and replace it by this one. Okay, the black long grain rice. This one tastes very fragrant. You can try if you get hold of this pack. Okay, so I will add 2 tablespoons inside my 1.5 cup of rice. Okay, get what I mean? So sometimes I add like 2 tablespoons black rice. Sometimes I add 1 tablespoon black, 1 tablespoon red, or I will do like black and brown, black and red, this kind of variation. So every day they comes in different things. Okay, so just roughly mix it already, right? Then you rinse it with water. Just add water. Pretty easy, right? I think you all know how to cook rice, right? So you just rinse it. So you see, I just give it some massage, just squeeze and squash it. You see the colors change, little purplish, correct? Can you see? So how many times should you wash the rice? Any idea? Usually I rinse it twice. Okay, so you can keep this to the water for you to water your plants. For this mixed rice, correct? Normally what I do is 3 times. It depends. It's like some people don't even rinse, they just add water then just cook. Okay, for me about like 2 times, 3 times. It depends on my mood also. Okay, so 1.5 cup of water, correct? Sorry, 1.5 cup of rice plus 2 tablespoons of the mixed grain of your choice. You rinse it about 2 to 3 times. Then for the water level, right, you add slightly above the 1.5 mark. It means in between the 1.5 and 2. Why? Because sometimes those mixed grain, they absorb more water, correct? Then your rice won't be that hard. Okay, so you add like between the 1.5 mark to 2. Okay, then you let it sit for at least half an hour before cooking. Okay, then your rice will be better. Look at my rice, it's always like very fluffy, very whole, rather than mushy one, right? Okay, after I rinse it, I clean everything, I will add pandan leaf. Why? Because it's fragrant and it actually masks up some of the rice taste as well. Okay, usually I like to add pandan leaf, but it's up to you lah. Okay, some of you will ask me, oh, why your rice is always purple color, so nice the color? Because I add purple sweet potato. Okay, so before cooking, that means okay, you rinse, you do everything ready, you set aside for about 30 minutes to an hour. If you got no time, you can set it longer, it's okay, doesn't matter. Okay, before cooking, you just peel off the skin for the sweet potato. Then you cut it lengthwise into half, or you can cut it into chunks. Depend, you prefer a chunk or you prefer the whole, or you can add a whole. But if you add whole, right, make sure you get a smaller one, or else the thing won't be cooked evenly. Okay, so you just add the sweet potato in before cooking. Then you can actually get your purple color on the rice when it's done. Okay, so this is the sweet potato version. So alternately, like different day can different things, right? If you don't like sweet potato, what you do is you can use this type. This one is the roasted chestnut. Okay, for this one, you don't add in too early because it's already cooked and it's quite soft. So what you do is, you wait for the rice, the water to dry out first, correct? Then you add this in. Then let it continue to cook until keep warm. Get what I mean? Add this only when the water dries up. Okay? I often use this type of chestnut, roasted chestnut, but you can get any brand that you prefer. It doesn't matter. If you get the Japanese type one, even best. Okay, so this is how I make chestnut rice. If you want sweet corn, right, then same thing. After you rinse your rice, you can actually cut the fresh sweet corn and add it on your rice and cook accordingly. Then you got sweet corn rice. Easy? Pumpkin, okay, same thing. Pumpkin also can, but pumpkin actually cooks quite fast, so you don't add it in so early also. You can add in when the water slightly dry out. Okay, but it also depends on how big you cut the pumpkin. Okay, get what I mean? Okay, so here is our tips for cooking the rice for today. Sorry, yeah. So you add in your normal 1 or 1.5 cup of rice. Then you can add in your choice of black rice, red rice, brown rice, followed by multi-grain pack, or you can add sweet potato, chestnut, or sweet corn. Easy, right? Okay, so now I'm going to soak my rice. Remember the rice that I soaked earlier this afternoon, which I show you how to prepare the mixed grain rice? Remember? So now I'm going to show you how I add in the sweet potato. So this is sweet potato, right? Like what I mentioned, just remove the skin. You can add purple, orange, or white, the normal yellow sweet potato, according to your preference. Okay, like this. Easy. You can cut it to chunk like this, or just cut lengthwise like this. Then you add it into your rice, this side facing down. If you face this side down, right, you will cook faster. Later it melt inside the rice, cannot find. So the back portion facing down like this. Then remember, I have this chestnut. I will add it later on when the water, right, dries up. Then add in this, because this one is the roasted chestnut. If I added it too early, right, later the chestnut will also melt. Okay, so I'm going to cook the rice first. My mixed grain rice with sweet potato.